I've always listened to stories of friends moving around, transferring from one school to another, sometimes in different states, and I've always wondered what that felt like. Growing up, my family and I have been pretty settled in the same area ever since we were 4. We went to a tadika that was 5 minutes away from home, then a primary school 10 minutes away for 5 years, and continued another 6 years at a high school that was literally right beside the primary school. I have never had to make huge important decisions or move around, so I'm pretty scared of drastic change. But recently, I was put in a position where I had to decide where to pursue my studies. It was so hard to choose, and when I finally made up my mind, it all felt right. And that story, I will save it for another day. But the decision made also meant that I will be moving to a different state and living all by myself for the very first time. I'll be in Malacca learning new media in UiTM. I'm freaking out, but I'm trying to act all chill. The quad squad is also gonna be all over the place now. Nazmi is in the same state, though he's going to Alam for nautical studies. Nazira is Iskandar Perak to study fashion, and Nazrin in Intech Shah Alam for his ADTP. So it's July 2019, the month we all go to university. We sent off Nazmi and Nazrin, and to be really honest, our hearts felt really heavy to do so. I know although I will be homesick, I'm really looking forward to university life. So I decided to ask some wise people in my life tips for university so I can look back at it when I feel like it. And hopefully you watching this find it helpful as well. We are all on this journey trying to figure out our paths in life. But before that, here's a piece of advice to take with you. While at it, enjoy a montage of all the things I'm going to miss while I'm away.
Hello, Assalamualaikum Nadira.
Okay, that was bad. That was bad. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Okay. Hi, Nat.
Hi Nadira, can't believe you're going to college already.
Congratulations Nadira on getting into your university and studying something that you're really interested in. I think it's a great cause. It took me a while to think about what to tell you as a word of advice. And I think in the short span of time that we know each other, I think everybody needs a good advice. So my advice for you is to, number 1, make good friends. I know it sounds cliche, but making good friends who know when to stick by you and when to lift you up when you're down, and when you can return the favor to them, really can go a long way. So the friends you make in university might make or break you in terms of assignments and how you carry yourself throughout your university lives, and maybe beyond that. So yeah, be open to making good friends, and when you identify a good friendship and a friendship that would last, I think you will just know.
You should really be careful with who you surround yourself with, because your top 5 friend, I would say 5, like that's the normal number of a clique. The top 5 would really define who you are as a person.
Jim Rohn famously said that we are the average of the 5 people we spend most of our time with, so choose these people carefully and be close to your professors. I swear to God, this is super important. You can thank me later.
Most universities would have you to work in groups, so your assignments would be group-based. So please make sure that you choose your groupmates wisely, because it's so important. You might get groupmates who are lazy and don't pull the weight in the assignment, So don't let those kind of people pull your grade down.
There's always going to be hurdles, whether you like it or not. It could be group projects, it could be lectures, it could be difficult subjects, or just having a difficulty of managing your own time. For group assignments, I think you should know when you should be a leader or when you should be a follower. If you be a leader too frequently, people might get tired of how bossy you are, and you can maybe have a fight with other group members. If you become a follower too frequently, sometimes there's just not enough leaders in the group.
This is specifically for you, okay? That you have this personality that could make a lot of people like you, but at the same time, a lot of people are going to hate you. But you just have to know that either they like you or hate you, it's just for the same reason. It's because of your character. Like, you're bubbly, and then you're loud in a good way, and then like you're outspoken, and you're not going to be a shadow. So people are going to like you and going to hate you for the same reason. And you should just embrace it. Don't bother on people who's hating you. Don't be too flattered with people who likes you. As long as you enjoy yourself, other people don't really matter.
Be open to learn, unlearn, and relearn. What I mean by this is that some things that you might come across would be familiar, like I've been here before, but then you realize that the world is changing and the things you learn in university might one day be obsolete. Just as how you will realize the things you learn in school does not make sense anymore. And I think that's the virtue of today's world. Things are ever changing, including the content of the things we learn in university. So just be open to that. You know, sometimes when you learn something, you gotta unlearn it. And yeah, sometimes it hurts, but relearning is amazing. It can make you see things in new perspectives. To really go out there and try everything, I think university is a great place to learn and also fail and be better. You get a lot of opportunities to explore different things. Don't be afraid to try new things.
My mentor has told me that you have to fail fast. So what it means by failing fast is for you to make smaller mistakes and learning from these small mistakes in comparison to trying to do everything right, trying to make everything perfect, but ultimately, making big mistakes that you will not be able to cover from.
Be active in sports and in societies, and I don't know if you want to join student council or any student politics or whatever, just join.
I discovered that nothing in life is ever too hard once you're familiar with it. And this familiarity comes with repetition, with a lot of practice.
Just keep doing the things that you love, the things that bring you joy, and never use uni as an excuse to stop what you love doing. Like, for example, if you love photography and making videos, never let uni stop that, because sometimes I feel like we tend to make excuses when we're too busy, but that's never a good enough reason to be a reason for you to stop doing what you love, because once you stop, it's hard to get it back.
Never give up on your ideas. So even though some things might not fit and things don't go your way, but just make sure you jot down your ideas somewhere so that you can revisit and assess, have some self-reflection about why did that idea come in the first place.
I always plant this in my heart, the quote that reads, "If you want something to last longer, don't ever rush it." Now, make sure to put your priorities right. By all means, take care of your own health first, and especially your heart.
My second advice is for you to not settle. What I mean by this is that, there's more to the world than just the small confines of your circles. Sometimes people are not comfortable with venturing things outside their comfort zone. They just want to stay in their cliques, or they just want to do activities in their universities. But there's more things out there in the country, and in fact even internationally. Don't get people to tell you to do things that you are not comfortable with, to succumb to peer pressure, because it is not worth it. And at the end of the day, you are all that you get.
Your university days are numbered and it will end before you know it. Have fun studying, have fun going to classes, have fun doing assignments. A lot of us treat university like it's this one huge chore, when it shouldn't be. You could be getting a 4.0 every single semester, but where's the fun in that if you've never really enjoyed the ride?
Make every minute count. And I know you will do big things in the future, and never stop inspiring people and motivate people, because you are such a blessing. Even to me, you're such an inspiration. Don't lie, okay? Never. I'm not even lying, but you are.
I want you to just be yourself, be open to new people, and go. wild, but not too wild.
I guess my last advice would be have fun. It's true what they say. People say that university life is like one of the best days of your life.
No matter where you go, I think at the end of the day, if you make the most out of it, you will gain the most out of it as well.
And stand by your values, stand by your principles. And if you are wondering right now what those are, I think it's something to think about and pick up as you go through your university life.
Good luck in everything you do. Good luck in university.
Alright, all the best, Nadira. And take care. See you when I see you, inshallah.
Okay, and thank you so much for making me do this. I never would imagine myself voice recording myself. So, okay, I should stop. Bye-bye. I love you so much and all the best. Mwah!